good morning. Much warmer. It's definitely warmer out. This morning it is minus 17, which one can say that's still cold. It is, but it's been much better than yesterday. We're doing our feeding again. Peter and Rob are out feeding the cows. I've got to do some setting up some pens. Daryl is heading out. He's just washing his truck in the shop at the moment, which that could be funny later when he's driving and it's minus 17 and the truck isn't quite dry. It might actually ice up on the outside, so we'll see. Hopefully it gets somewhat dry so his trip works out good. But he's heading off with the cattle trailer. He's heading off to Saskatchewan. We got some cows that we bought, and he's gonna go visit. Him and Heather are going off to visit their Dylan, my nephew, their son. And so yeah, they're heading off there, and I'm holding the fort up, keeping the cows fed and whatnot. So heifers got fed, and when they come back, we don't want to put those bred heifers that we're buying, we don't want to put them out there with the cows. So I'm actually going to do a little bit more setting up out by the barn so that we can feed them a little bit differently. We also have some other bred cows that we're looking at buying, and we want to make sure that we can feed them differently and they're closer to the yard. So yeah, that's the plan. Got to do more setting up. One thing I learned in the first years of getting into cattle, you can't have too many gates. Some of these windbreaks have a little bit of work to do, but we'll get them in place, and we'll have to find some boards to screw these holes all up so that come calving season the calves can't, the calves can't get through. Well, that don't work. I'll have to use it. 30 footer there. Sometimes putting these things together, it's like a puzzle. I can't remember 100% where each piece goes. I got 20 footers, I got 30 footers, I even have 10 footers to fill some gaps. Then I got some panels that have spots on it that have been welded so that I can put gates on it. Same with panels, so. Okay, I got this 20 footer. I need to do some changing. I got 1x1s on there where I can mount a gate for a hinge. So I got to move these ones around, and on this one I got some 1x1 that I got to add to it, and then I've got 2 more gates I want to add on to the pen out by the barn. So some modification. Again, can't have too many gates, so. Okay, that's the panel and the gate that's going to separate our west pen from our middle pen. So that one's done. Now I just need to add one more gate to right here. It's going to be slanted, and this part, the far end of this panel, is going to be the other end of this gate, where this gate closes. May not make sense. I'll show you when I put it together. I got these panels all done. Was not actually expecting to get this done today, but realized that with Daryl being gone, oh, looks like Peter's done something here. Got her Herman Nelson out.
You want that Herman Nelson?
You have it all loaded?
It's in the bucket. I'm trying to get it in there.
Okay, do you need help?
Yeah, maybe just to close the bucket up.
Okay, okay. And then we'll, let's go put it in the barn right away. Does that work?
Yeah.
Good idea, man. You want it tilted back and I'll just hold it? I'll push it? Okay. Go take this over there. And then we'll grab the hoses later. Awesome. You're a good man, Peter. Didn't even tell him to clean that up. Herman Nelson we had running on our bin, on our we've been using our Herman Nelson on one of our bins to add heat to the fan, so it helped dry our grain down. We had some wheat in there earlier and we hadn't cleaned the Herman Nelson up yet, so we're hoping to get to that before we got too much snow by that bin. Peter just did it, so awesome. Heifers. I added some more bunk space. I'll show you that later. Made some more bunks. We weren't getting enough bunk space, and some of the calves weren't able to get to the bunk when we were bringing the feed, so they needed more bunk space. I did that earlier, this morning. I still need to make 2 more bunks. I honestly don't even know when I'm going to get that done. It's going to have to probably be in the new year. I'll make a video on that. It's not that's some heavy lifting, some tough. The welding's not too bad, but it's just it takes a bit of work. I've made 8 of them already, and that takes a bit of time and a bit of work. But I know that it's worth it, because in the end, it's a whole lot easier feeding that way than well, it's a whole lot easier feeding that way. Having nice bunks that they can eat out of, and that kind of stuff. So I got one gate I got here, I welded up. I'm going to take it off here and then I'll put my other panels in place. There, that I put a different gate here, a smaller one. We hardly ever use this as a gate to enter the pens, but I just know that we have used it, and I'll regret not having something there. But that also means I got to move all the windbreaks have to get moved closer. So another day's job, not today. Not today. We might end up moving this whole I gotta figure out how I want to do this yet. Yes, I did it right. Well, I totally screwed that up. I thought I was gonna have it in there a little bit different than what is working out. And actually, I welded my hinges on the wrong side. So I gotta take this back. I gotta weld that slanted gate on the other side of this panel. sucks, but well, I can weld, so I guess I get some good practice. Don't do that again. I'm putting a slanted gate. That's, if you look at the bottom, you can see how there's vertical holes. It's not, the bars aren't run horizontal. We had lots of calves moving from pen to pen last year, and we ended up putting a couple of those in just so they could actually go through those instead of going through the bunks. Calves can get anywhere, they'll find their mom, and we found that these vertical gates work good. So I'm gonna put that there instead of doing what we did last year. Not a whole lot different, but this is just better. Except I welded it on the wrong side, so I'll go take it back, I'll weld it up, and then that pen is actually 100% set up, which is awesome. There we go. That didn't take long at all. I'll go put this in place. We should be good. There. There, now I'll have the slanted part right here. Last year we had a part of that middle gate, so this I think should work a lot better. I'm hoping. Here. Every year I swear we're getting better at this, and then there's always something else we got to improve. So, but we are getting it. Okay, so this pen is ready. As in we could drop animals and we wouldn't have to be worried about them getting out. But I got to put a bale feeder, a round feeder in here for them. And then I'd like to take that bale and shred it for bedding. But then they've got water, they got the bunks for feed, and they should be good. So it's coming. And as you can see, the sun's going down. I got hockey tonight. Well, my kids have hockey tonight, so I gotta go. But it's been a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking time to watch. Have a good one.